Right. So, sorry for a little bit later of a stream, although you guys actually probably wouldn't notice it too much. Um, Basically, today I was just working on a little bit of my code, and then when I went to, so I would have been late regardless, but when I went to boot up OBS, um, it wasn't detecting my screen capture at all, and I was so confused on why that was happening. Um, Hold on. Also, one other thing I wanted to check. Um, Start up and shut down, is it? Yeah, no. Okay, we just gotta do this properly. System settings, start up and shut down. Where is that? Desktop session. Session restore, open apps, start with an empty session. Hell yeah. Yeah, okay, nice. So that was one thing, was that it was reopening the apps that I didn't ask it to. But yeah, basically, I went and I opened up OBS, and it just simply did not show my... Yeah, it just didn't show my screen at all. So what I had to do was, I was scouring, I wasn't really scouring anything actually. I was just using AI to try and figure out if there was a problem. And it basically seemed to be that I had broken something when I was setting up Modrinth, which I believe still works. If I test that. Obviously it's no longer a problem because we're here now. But yeah, no, so basically it took me quite a bit of fixing to figure out what was wrong. But in the end, I opened up my software manager, checked the updates, and OBS just needed an update. And that was where it's broken. So yeah, I fixed that. So main thing, basically, that changed today in terms of code is I decided to give in to what GitHub wanted me to do, and that was make my code the same across dev and production versions of the code. So I think we run /update. Yeah, this is live debugging, by the way. Okay, bot is online. Okay, let's just try link Geoguessr. Now, right. So you can't see, but I have just run the challenge, and I will link it. I'm not trying to say anything, but last updated is 546. If we refresh the table, last updated is 546. Shit. That's not good. That's really... Wait, this is in UTC. 46 though, still. 546. That's in UTC. Why hasn't it updated? I can run a suggestion, right? That would do something. We only got one vote on the suggestion. No vote. Okay, my vote's been recorded. Apparently. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Thank goodness. Thank fucking Jesus Christ, man. Oh, holy shit, I was so worried. I got a last updated. 10:54. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, yeah, so what had actually happened is I opened up the development version of the Superbase table, which, you know, come to think of it, can really easily become a problem for us. Okay, I think that's probably a good idea to bookmark this. Bookmark public schema as the new table editor, and then if we change the schema to div, bookmark that, div schema. Okay, yeah, that should fix a lot of. It's not like there's any real problems. It's just human error. I looked at the wrong database. Okay, things are working. Yeah, I guess the real test is if /update still works. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so /update still works, which means that basically the live exclusive version of the code is still working. Yeah. So I will explain myself later on in the video, but I just wanted to make sure we're all fine and dandy here before I got into the video. Ooh, this is kind of a nice intro. It's a little bit quiet for what I normally like. I normally like a big slapper at the start of the videos, but honestly, I don't mind today. As long as the audio starts from the start, I feel like that's alright. We don't even need to look in the Discord anymore for these recordings, I feel like. Because we're not using the Beat the Boomer challenge, so we just quit Discord, yeah. Yeah, let's do this. Alright lads, it's your favourite New Zealand Geoguessr player back on the Prismalite Geoguessr Club for another day of daily challenges and duels after that. Today is day 8 of the Prismalite Daily Challenge. Shoutouts yesterday go to Hemi Demi Semi... Oh, fuck. It is throwing me off a little bit not doing the Beat the Boomer challenge. Alright lads, it's your favourite New Zealand Geoguessr player back on the Prismalite Daily Club. Alright lads, it's your favourite New Zealand Geoguessr player back on the Prismalite Daily... Wow, I actually just said that again. Alright lads, it's your favourite New Zealand Geoguessr player back on the Prismalite Geoguessr Club for another day of daily challenges and duels after that. Today is day 8 of the Prismalite Daily Challenge. Shoutouts yesterday go to Hemi Demi Semiquaver, GeoLJ and Chris for your respective placements. If you guys want to play in these challenges, all you need to do is join the Discord and run /link-geoguessr to get access to the Daily Challenges channel, and you can put through your own suggestions by running /suggestion Sunday, which will let you put forward any map, time and game mode combo that you would like for Sunday. If you win with the most votes, which is not going to be hard at the moment because we don't have too many suggestions in the channel, all you need to do is just run that command and you can click vote on anyone else's suggestion if you want to. The other thing is, I am live on YouTube and Twitch. Every time I record these videos, I record them the day before on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so if you guys want to tune in, you can talk to me while I record these videos. I do appreciate all the support that I can get. Right, here we have a Brazil with no supports on the poles, which is going to normally push you very much north. I believe Bahia does not have supports, but just to be safe, we're going to go north anyway. Right, so it's Argentinian poles, and I'm an idiot. Oh, not a good start to the video, but, you know. Okay, Bangladesh here, I believe. I think we probably just want to go central. Okay. Not exactly the worst, but not the best start. 2026 here. Is this low cam? No, this is just small cam, right? I think this is like a Slovenia or maybe like an Austria. Slovakia, okay, well I was not honestly expecting that. Right, here, with that sort of architecture, I feel like it's like Turkey, maybe on the border with Greece. Actually, why don't I just go Greece? I don't know, the brick roofs are interesting. It could be Bulgaria, actually. 2019, from past rounds, I feel like we've had a lot of 2019 Bulgaria, so yeah, if it was 2018, then I'd probably want to go North Mass. Spain, Spain, Spain. Okay, yeah, I didn't consider that. That was dumb of me. 2026 here. I think this is just, by the looks of it, we are driving. This is the back of the car, which is big. If the back of the car is big, it should be small cam, which with this sort of vegetation and pole top combo, probably looking at a South Brazil if you're not an absolute Nimbus. If you are an absolute Nimbus, and yeah, it's actually just Kenya. What the hell? So this wasn't even big back of the car, because this was even bigger. Okay. This pole was, yeah, obviously when you get up close you can tell that's not the right pole. That was a pretty bad start to the day. I do remember I'm not too good at Rainbow World, like last time we played it. Yeah. If you guys want me to change up the schedule, by the way, on the weekdays as well, you can just type in general, tell me what other maps you'd like to see. Obviously, Suggestion Sunday is every week so that you guys always will get a chance to put in some input every week. But if you don't feel like you want to play one map like every single week, you know, just let me know and I will change that schedule. You can also check what the schedule is by running /schedule in your like any channel that you can type in, actually. One thing I might do though with that schedule is just change the current thing. It's got days. I might just change that to dates, because I have a feeling that some of you will be in quite a different time zone, and so my Monday isn't always going to be everyone's Monday, because I am basically as far east as you can go. So my time is the fastest time on the planet, almost. No, I think it is. I think we're equal with Kiribati. Yeah. Right, we've got... It's the pole sticker. I mean, can we see any... Okay, well, he's just pressuring me. I'm gonna go Taiwan here, because that pole sticker, I don't see anything that would point me... Japan? Or... Yeah, I think I'm right here, right? Yeah, okay, well, it's just Taiwan. I was a little worried there. I know there's one that goes all the way down, the pole sticker. I think that's South Korea's? I might be spreading absolute misinformation right now, though. Anyway, sun is in the south here. We do have red quite heavily featured on these buildings, and that does look like a European-style plate. I mean, quite honestly, it's just a toss-up between, like, Sweden and Finland for me. So I'm just gonna go Sweden, hope for the best. Was it Norway? Oh, it was. Like, right on the border, though. I mean, I don't know exactly if I should have been able to get that. I think there probably was a pointer that I missed, but, you know. Just gonna go UK here. I really don't have many ideas for this. Wow. Okay, well that's a massive chunk. He does actually get a huge advantage going into next round now with half of my health. Commitment. Okay, I'm assuming that's not an English transliteration. We do have white car with a Latin script. Almost makes you think we might be... I've seen a lot of Sulawesi that has white plates. Not white car, white plates. I don't know if I said white car or white plates, but I almost want to go Sulawesi. I should have done it. I should have done it, mate. I really should have done it. That would have been probably game, no? I don't know if I really just... I wasn't confident enough that white plates were Sulawesi meta, but that does reinforce it for me. Is that Michigan? Where you get the triangle sign? Or am I crazy? What do you mean GG, mate? What do you mean? I want to ask what he meant. I wonder if he'll respond. Okay. We do have driving on the right here, which is kind of interesting. So this is a Brazil then? Yeah. Brazil polls. I don't know why I thought the other polls were Brazilian. This is Brazilian style polls. I really don't know how I ended up with a Brazil before. I mean, dude, this is rough for me. It could be south or it could be north. I feel like I was just sort of hedging. I meant that it could be south of me or north of me. Like, it could be south or it could be north. Yeah, like... Oh, that pisses me off, dude. I could have won with Sulawesi. I really could have won with Sulawesi. Should have just gone... Toughest region's Italy now. Huh. The more you know. Yeah, okay, sun in the north here. I mean, this is just an arch, no? Or... Like, because I think Australia's back of car, so this is... It looks very much like a... It could be Australian or New Zealand. I know you don't just get these in New Zealand, though, I'm pretty sure. It looks strikingly like a very flat New Zealand. I just don't think you get front of car, so... as for where... Honestly, I'm gonna go, like, around here. I feel like it's coastal. Because if it looks like New Zealand, climate-wise, it should be coastal. Could be Chile. But I feel like, are you really gonna get this much open space on the other side of the Andes? That's what I'm a little worried about. Okay. I mean, I guess we are quite close to a lot of water, and I mean, it does make sense, but yeah, not exactly coastal. Potentially Germany. I really don't know for this one. Oh! Okay, well at least we get multi here. I feel like multi is worth so much more than this damage. So, I mean, we're pretty much equal going into this round, really. Like, I feel like that first 0.5, that takes you... Well, yeah, I mean, it literally takes you from not being able to one-shot someone to being able to one-shot someone, you know? You now have that possibility. Obviously, it gets easier the more multis you have, but this is a massive jump, you know? Like, I feel like you shouldn't be able to take someone out in 2 rounds. It just feels like a little unfair. If you get 2 bad rounds back-to-back, you're cooked, you know? Like, obviously it's, like... If we're being technical, it is fair, but if you think about it, if you gave that advantage to both people, then it's fair for both people still, you know? Because it doesn't necessarily mean... Like, if a player is truly better, they should be able to prevail if they have more matches to prove it, you know? So extending out a duel is always going to help determine the better player, you know? The more rounds you have, the more chances... Well, I mean, I guess the more chances you have to screw up, but also the more chances you have to do better, you know? If you are consistently better, you're going to get more of those rounds correct, and the more rounds you get right, the closer it levels out to your skill, you know? Like, it's like how if you flip a coin, obviously the chances are 50-50, right? But it's not always going to start off as 50-50. If you record the first 10 flips, it's gonna be skewed in a direction. It's gonna get closer to 50-50 the more flips you do, the more flips you record, basically. But it takes a while to get close to that 50-50, and even if you do get it, it's by chance. Because realistically, you could go on forever and never hit precisely 50-50 chances, you know? It could always come down to a decimal. Decimal? Decibel. No, decimal. I was right. Where did I get decibels from sound? White car, I feel like I've seen more in Philippines, just explaining that one. I think you can get it in Thailand, though. I don't know, there was a little bit of vibe behind that guess, really. I believe this would be Estonian bollards. Even though you got short outers, the bollards should be the tell here that we're not Sweden. Could be Sweden, though. I don't really know what Swedish bollards look like, because I just don't think they're too common. We could also be Finland. I do know you can get this sort of thing in Finland. White car as well is pretty common in Sweden, so I do get it. Okay, you can get those bollards in Sweden, that is good to know. We're pretty much level going into this round. Like, I mean, the 500 damage really doesn't matter when you're this high. Okay, so blue. Ooh. I really gotta hope. Is this just a camera glitch, or are these actually two bollards next to each other? I don't think it's a camera glitch, because look at the tree. Yeah, no, it's definitely not. So it's a 12 highway. I don't know. Green highway 12? I mean, it could just be the E12, you know? Should probably... I don't know. I think it's probably like France or something. I mean, there's an E15. I'm switching. E12. Is it E12? Oh. Oh. I mean, yeah, just like... I don't know what I was really meant to do there. That was a tough round to end on. I mean, I should have realistically... Like, I just panicked, I feel like, with that final guess. I really shouldn't have focused so much on trying to find the highway, and instead I should have just, like, you know, tried to vibe this terrain a little bit more, because I was vibing, like, I still was vibing more west than he guessed, so I don't even know if that would have helped. Arctify, thank you for the nice words. If you want to play in a free daily challenge, you can join my Discord and run /link-geoguessr. Gives you access to the free daily challenge, and you can put forward your own suggestions with /suggestion Sunday, your map, and your game mode and your time. Yeah. But thank you for tuning in. With that being said, for the recording, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. And for the stream, I am not done just yet, don't you worry. We will be getting the video uploaded, and we will... Why is it this fucking thumbnail, dude? I hate the auto-gen thumbnails. There's a 5K, but I feel like that's just not even a good thumbnail to use. Like, I feel like the 5K thumbnail doesn't really inspire much. Okay. The sorting should be by name. Folders first. So we've got 3 failed takes today. And today is day 627. What? Oh, can you not have this open? Day 627. John Cena says, can you play Team Jules with me? I can do. It probably won't be for too long, but I will most definitely play a Team Jules with you. Do I have you added, John Cena? I feel like we may as well do... Oh, no. Not what I meant to do. We have John... Yeah, well, there is a John, but I don't know if that's the one. If you could add me, I will accept, and we can play a Team Jules, man. Just let me know. Okay, day 8. Failed intros to day 3, and we're gonna title this one... Wait 1 minute. Okay, thank you, man. I can wait a minute. Gotta title this video first, obviously. I really like how minimalist this like browser looks, by the way. Like, this is Brave browser for Linux. I just like how clean you can make this. You can get rid of the search bar, you can get rid of top apps, you can get rid of the stats. You know, this on my other installations, I do have a thing that says like on my other installations of the browser, it shows how much time you've saved by blocking ads, that sort of thing, which is pretty cool. But for the stream, like, come on, this looks awesome. Photo by NASA, it credits the photo on the bottom, which I think is awesome. Name is Levi900. Okay, I can probably drop an ad. I feel like it would be... That's 9,000. Is this you? I do have 2 friends in common. Oh, it is you. You forgot an O, man. Okay. Team Jules. Switch team. Type in Levi. Oh yeah, put it on. Make sure you've selected no move, by the way. Because I think we both have to select it. I'm gonna title this one Second Guessing a New, wait. Doubting a meta is real and then losing. I think that's an... I mean, that kind of describes the video. Okay, you got no move selected. Should be good to go then, man. I'm just uploading the video so I can do one team duel with you, man. If it's short, we might be able to do 2, but yeah. Make sure you queue up. Nice. So I wanted to check, if I click on public, oh, this is an awesome thing. Yes, this is so cool. So basically on Linux, when you switch tabs, it doesn't pause the recording. It used to piss me off so much when I tabbed out. I couldn't hear sound, like I couldn't see what was going on until I clicked back onto the window. With this, it just stays recording, you know, people don't see a frozen screen. It's so good. Like, I'm sure I could probably change that in Windows, but I'd have to go into like the registry or change some sort of flag. You know, this is just on by default. I don't have to do anything. Like, it's stupid. Why would you want the tabs, like, why would you want a window to freeze? Like, in the era of, you know, I mean, all the other tabs, like, realistically, you're only gonna see, there's only gonna be one tab loaded on that other window. And obviously you can change that, but like, you know, the browsers automatically cull those tabs anyway. I think that's French, so we should just, yeah, nice. Good. France, I agree. We go south, cover our bases a little. Okay, so this is a public schema. Nice. Oh, that's so good. It's actually so good. Oh, unlucky. Oh, man. But change that to least. Oh. Least trustworthy in prices. Yeah. Okay. I mean, where do you go for this? Can you see a province on any of these? Or a state? I mean, no, not really. I'm gonna go like, I don't feel like it's West Coast. If it is, that is my fault. Nice. Dude, it's awesome though. I'm playing Minecraft on Linux, like, flawlessly. Like, I can record my videos on Linux. Life is actually looking up on the Linux side of things. Life has been looking up in general, but for computing, it's just so refreshing to not have an ad shoved down your throat when you open the start menu. I know it doesn't force install programs when you update, and it doesn't even force updates. You just pick to do the updates, you know? Like, this is the other thing. If Microsoft, like, okay, so I don't know how they're not seeing the black plates there, but yeah, if Microsoft didn't just force things down your throat, I'm sure people would be more likely to, you know, use it. Like sure, I feel like there's some people, like, I guess the older generations won't do something unless they absolutely have to, but, you know, at least make it optional, you know? Like, give an opt-out. If you're not gonna give an opt-in, give an opt-out. And that's what, yeah, that's what I think I've noticed that they never do on Windows. Linux is entirely opt-in, which does make it a little, harder for, you know, people who don't understand computers to use, but I think in this instance it's still, it's just still better, you know? Like, obviously you need to push out updates for security patches. Maybe just, like, have a pop-up, you know, make a user-friendly one and just has a pop-up that says, you must install this to not get a virus, you know, make it clear. Is this Sweden? But, like, we got the yellow backing on the signs, I think. Yeah, .ec. It's, yeah, it's Sweden. We may have a little problem here. This is not South Carolina, sadly. Also, I don't know if they've got much small cam. Well, we did get closer. Come on. Watch them turn this around and get the dub here with this next round. This is UAE. I think so. I mean, it could be, I guess, Jordan, but you'd see green strips on some of these plates. I think it's got to be Jordan. Jordan. I think it's got to be UAE. I mean, where else would you go? Yeah. I mean, I guess maybe why don't, like, considering that's just not gonna amount to anything, I'll just go Jordan anyway, on the off chance. I just don't think it will be. Yeah, nice. That is game. Thank you to Levi for playing with me. That was honestly quite fun. If you want to play again, you can catch me after the recording tomorrow. I will be more than down because that was pretty easy to play with you. You know, yeah, like I feel like you weren't playing too bad. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will catch you tomorrow. That has been another day of Geoguessr.